Attention.
Department will make an official announcement later this afternoon.
Do you have a description of the killer?
Not at this time.
Mrs. White, can you tell us where your daughter was last seen before she was abducted?
She was walking home from 3rd Street Elementary, just like she'd done 100 times before. We only live a block away.
Did she use any sex?
If there's anyone who can help find who did this, please. For my little girl. Please. Please.
It's our anniversary. April 2nd, 1 year.
Kidding.
No, we kissed on my porch.
We kissed at the science fair before that.
Why would you retain that? You know, it's not the same thing. We were all should we or shouldn't we for the longest time, and then that night on the porch, we definitely took the plunge. We should celebrate.
Sure. Stop talking like this in public.
What, are you saying you don't remember when we first became official?
Bye-bye.
I can't believe you remember the day and everything.
My lips are an alarm clock. Brrring, 1 year.
History. French Revolution. Au revoir, baby.
Don't mark me, dude. Biology class at 2:15. Come on, lover boy. We're late for Spanish.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, but
I didn't.
Oh, no, but you shouldn't be. I startled you, so I'm the guilty party.
God feels guilt?
Oh, such an interesting question. Of all the life on Earth, only humans experience guilt, or innocence for that matter. Dogs don't, birds don't, fish don't.
Okay, got it.
You see, you're the only creatures with a conscience. The only ones able to distinguish between right and wrong. Recognizing it is the real problem, though, isn't it? Don't you love exploring such a complex issue? You should join mock trial. They love talking about these things, too.
Mock trial?
Oh, yes, the legal system affords you so many ways to look at guilt and innocence. Oh, you missed a few papers. I don't want you to overlook anything.
How about one day I get to ask you to do something?
What if God was one of us? Just a slug like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home.
All right.
Ah, hey, look at this. You actually showed. I never thought I'd see you again.
I just needed some time to think things over. Green tea, please.
So, God's looking good to you again?
It's not that. I just have things to deal with at home, you know that.
So you just needed some time away from the ever-present one. How'd that go?
Is all the gloating really necessary?
No, just one of the perks. You know, teaching the catechism can get a little dull. So did you bring your notebook?
Thank you.
Now, where were we?
Confession.
The sacrament of reconciliation, conversion, repentance.
Whoa, first day back and already I'm feeling like a bad person.
It's not about feeling bad. I mean, confession is a sacrament that's used to celebrate God's limitless capacity to forgive, you know? He knew we'd feel guilty all the time, so he gave us a way to deal with it.
Well, that's beautiful.
And in the spirit of confession, I should probably tell you that Kevin and I are dating. He's been too freaked out to tell you.
Oh.
Yeah. So, the key is the sacraments are an outward sign of inner grace. Is this weird for you? It's weird for you.
No, it's terrific.
Because he's so cute and sensitive, and I mean, he listens,
all right,
which is...
Absolutely. Let's just go back to confession.
Well, I'm not going to tell you any details if that's what you mean. Okay, confession.
Well, as you can see, it is in the text. Can you find it?
Shut up. Why are you here?
Well, because we are creatures with a conscience. But you...
Victim of the ruling class.
Hear ye, hear ye. Mock trial is now in session. I'm Mr. Harbison, civics teacher and legal enthusiast.
He even has his own gavel. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. If he pulls out one of those giant wigs, I'm out of here.
You're poke. Miss Hodder sent you because you're failing history.
Not failing. Refusing to answer questions about our so-called justice system, which everyone knows is a corrupt capitalist farce.
Excellent. You'll be the defense attorney.
What? I just want to do my time and leave.
Not without a fair trial. Mock trial was created by the American Bar Association in order to teach youngsters how the court system works. A hypothetical case is assigned using the time-tested structure of a well-known fairy tale. In this case, Jack and the Beanstalk.
Wait, we're trying Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk?
For the murder of the giant.
I don't understand. I mean, Jack obviously did it. Any 5-year-old knows that.
It was self-defense, dude. The giant was trying to eat him.
Jack broke in and stole stuff. That's breaking and entering and murder one.
Am I hearing the sound of a prosecutor?
Oh, no, Sorry, can't help myself. My dad's a cop.
You'll need this. A basic approach to law.
Oh, I really don't want to.
Welcome to mock trial, counselor.
Detective? Detective Girardi?
Yeah.
Yeah. I recognize you from the TV. James Karen.
Yes, the front desk said you had some information about the white girl.
I killed her. It was me.
I don't get it. I mean, why would I kill a giant?
He had food. You were oppressed. Poor.
She roped you in. You're gonna be Jack.
I don't think I said yes.
Oh, you are so guilty.
She says I'm not responsible for my actions.
Right.
Yeah.
My client was a working man, exploited by the interests of the wealthy, i.e. one Mr. Giant.
Huh, you're actually getting into this.
I'm going to prove law doesn't apply to the common man, and Hodder is going to regret the day she sent me to mock trial. See you in court, counselor.
Hey, look. Bonnie's got a new boyfriend. Ooh, how weird does he have to be?
Yeah.
So, you're not gonna mind if I tear you apart on the stands? Are you my little felon?
I'm a victim.
Oh, hey, I know another place we can go for our anniversary. The Unurban? Remember that coffee shop that exhibited your stuff?
Oh, yeah, sure. Whatever you want. Oh, man, I'm supposed to be at work at 4.
Hope Michael's paying you overtime. You've been working like crazy.
I have to pay my defense attorney. Call you later, okay?
You're going down, Jack. Going down. Come on.
Better prepare. This trial could get personal, Joan.
Reality check. Shouldn't God be able to remember this is a fake trial about a fairy tale?
Symbols and metaphors can stir up a lot of passion. You know wars have been waged over what a flag represents.
Is this about Grace? Because she doesn't even believe in the legal system. Oh, am I supposed to let her win to show her how important this all is?
Would it be right to let a guilty person go free?
So I should wipe her out?
What was the murder weapon?
The knife. I don't know how long it was, 8 inches maybe. Stainless steel. You could find it under the floorboards in my kitchen with the shirt I was wearing.
How many times did you stab her?
5, I think.
And where on her body did you stab her?
Look, do we have to talk about this?
Yes. Yes, we do.
In the stomach and the chest, and once in the back. That was the first time. I didn't want to touch her face. She was so pretty. I saw that woman, her mother on TV. I saw what I did to her, the pain and the suffering that I caused. I just couldn't live with it anymore.
Did you know that if you admit you did something, it's less of a crime than if you deny it?
Didn't know it was the last piece of cheese. Kill me.
Interesting. Guilty conscience always rises to the surface. I was actually talking about mock trial. What is that?
Dagwood. Sandwich name for the husband in the long-running comic strip Blondie. See, his constant hunger could only be satiated by making a foot-tall sandwich.
Grace was right. Some things just should not be remembered. Look, when you're done inhaling the entire deli section, I'm gonna need your geek services in compiling some data.
Sorry, Joan. I'm already serving as legal advisor to the defense.
You're helping Grace? What happened to blood is thicker than water?
Got Trump on makeout sessions in the biology closet.
Oh, I guess that leaves you on the losing team. Jack is totally guilty. The only question is, can I up the charges? Murder in the commission of a felony carries LWOP, life without parole.
Don't you think it's weird that you're prosecuting your boyfriend?
Can it, Sigmund?
No, really. This sounds like a classic case playing out latent feelings of resentment and aggression.
Things are fine. It's our anniversary.
Yeah, but I know how weird it was when you two went away for the night.
I don't think you should be the one hosting Loveline. Your love life consists of making out next to jars of pickled frogs. Adam and I are fine.
You don't have to go. My parents won't be home for a long time. I think it'd be nice sometime to talk.
You know about Joan. I didn't lie about anything, okay?
Yeah, I know. It's cool.
So, I tried to go to sleep, but I just laid there thinking about the case, how you just have to pay for what you did. I mean, Mrs. Giant gave you food, but you still went back and stole from her.
Jane, you and Grace have to get a grip, okay? It's not real.
Well, we'll be in court, and then it will be personal. Grace is going to see that laws have a purpose.
Good luck. She's going at this like she's bringing down Enron.
She's just justifying immoral behavior because of a past injustice. That's a society based on revenge, like before the Magna Carta. It's in this book, which is pretty cool.
Hey, watch it, moron!
Are you okay?
Yeah, sure, I'm fine.
Jane, an airbrush?
Yeah. Anniversary present. I was gonna give it to you on Friday night.
I've been saving up for this for months.
Well, I didn't want to have to watch you drool in the art supply store anymore. What's wrong? You look like you're gonna hurl.
Always said we weren't getting each other big presents.
I know, but you've been working so hard, and I wanted you to have it. Do you want to get a hug?
Thanks for coming in, Mrs. White.
Have you caught him?
A man came in yesterday and confessed. His story matches the details of the crime. The lab ran tests on his shirt and the murder weapon. They found blood and hair that matches Melissa's. Have you ever seen him before?
Mm-mm. So just like that, it's over.
He's going to be arraigned tomorrow.
So Melissa will get justice. I guess that's all I can hope for. Knowing that he's been caught, I haven't been able to let my little boy go to school. You know, I mean, I kept thinking he was... Yeah, maybe now. Maybe now. Thank you.
Preparing the case, Joan?
Yes. Does God want to sit second chair?
This one you're going to have to figure out for yourself.
Oh, well, there's a first. I can't believe they're going for self-defense. He so killed that guy.
Well, everyone has their own rationale for why things happen.
Yeah, and sometimes things are either wrong or right. You said so yourself.
Yes, but figuring it out can be a real trial.
Cute.
Thanks. You see, a trial is just an outward representation of what goes on inside people all the time. The moral debate, am I good or bad? How do I behave in this or that situation? It's a state of examination where, hopefully, you find the truth.
Have I done something that I don't know about?
I shouldn't bother you anymore. You have a lot to do.
No, see, if you answer the question, then you're not bothering me.
Knock him dead, Matlock.
Matlock? What are you, like a million? Oh, that's right. You are.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. Wow, that sounds so old school.
How long has it been since your last confession?
Father Ken, is that you?
Helen? Oh, what a surprise. Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm back in catechism class, and we're covering confession, so I thought I'd do a field trip.
Wonderful. So, how long has it been?
I'm not sure the exact date, but Ford had just pardoned Nixon, so I felt inspired.
I see. Well, welcome back. Why don't we skip the Reagan and the Clinton years, and we'll start with something more recent.
Sometimes I nap through planning period at school. A few times.
I'm sure God understands. What else?
And sometimes I give students A's when they only deserve B's. That's about it. Thanks.
Helen.
Okay, but can we do this somewhere else? I feel like I'm in The Exorcist.
Please state your name for the record.
Jack. My last name isn't Beanstalk, is it?
No. Profession?
Farmer.
Why did your mother ask you to sell your cow?
I can't do it, Grace. I can't do this right now.
Are you gonna bail on me? Hey, did your girlfriend get to you?
No. It's just...
What?
I cheated on Joan. Say something.
What? I mean, what do you want from me?
It was just sex a couple of times. It didn't mean anything.
And you had to tell me this. Why?
I don't know. I had to tell someone. figured you'd understand. I mean, you're the one with the whole view on relationships not being possessive and everything.
So I'm supposed to tell you it's okay.
Yeah, I know.
Look,
I don't
dude.
know.
Don't drag me into this.
So you think people are supposed to own each other?
It doesn't matter what I think. It matters what you think and what Girardi thinks, and I think you know what that's gonna be.
Sorry, okay, but it's over. Here's Bonnie, and...
No, I don't want details.
You're not gonna say anything, are you?
No. But thanks for putting me in the middle of this. I've missed this in my life.
So I've been overtaken by these angry, negative feelings about a certain ex-nun.
Anger can be very destructive.
What am I supposed to feel? She's dating my son. And it's weird and feels wrong and awful, and I hate it, and I want them to stop.
So, you want to put your happiness before theirs?
I want them both to be happy. I do, just not with each other.
Because your son could get hurt.
No, because I could lose Lily. And she's more than a teacher. She's a friend. A nasty, abrasive, honest friend, and I need that. And when their relationship ends, and it will, I have to take Kevin's side. So what's that gonna do to our friendship? Oh, God, I'm such a horrible person. I feel so guilty.
Guilt is the spiritual equivalent of physical pain. And like pain, things go horribly wrong when we ignore it.
I'm not ignoring it. I confessed. So why don't I feel better?
It's not enough to just say it, Helen. Confession only works if it's accompanied by change.
How about a few Hail Marys?
Sorry.
I'll do a lot of them, 100.
Hey, I thought you were special projecting.
No, I'm not doing that anymore.
Anything happen with Michael?
No, it's just finished.
Oh, well, that's great, right?
Yeah, because now we can spend more time with each other.
Oh. Wow. Well, you should finish special projects more often.
Pop-Tarts? Not exactly brain food. Let me make you some eggs.
Oh, no time. I have to be in court this afternoon. Sounds so cool, doesn't it?
As long as it's not juvie.
No, mock trial. Jack is going down.
Tough going up against a self-defense claim. The giant was chasing Jack, right?
That's Jack's story. Everyone takes his word for it because the giant is this total, mean, scary ogre. But Jack stole his golden goose.
Well, the family was hungry. There are mitigating circumstances.
Jack's family is starving, so he trades their only cow in for 5 crummy beans. Give me a break.
Stupidity is not a crime.
Maybe he's not stupid. Maybe he knows those beans will take him to the giant's castle.
You're arguing it was premeditated.
If he was starving, why didn't he harvest the beans? I mean, why did he have to climb that stalk instead?
Textbook breaking and entering.
Exactly. He takes what he wants, kills the giant, pleads self-defense. Sweet young Jack is a stone-cold killer.
Nice job, counselor.
Thank you. You know, you can't take anything at face value. There's always something else going on. That's mock trial handout 3F. Bye, Dad.
So I called Spumoni and they don't take reservations, but I told the guy in the back I'd pay him $10 if he didn't bust the corner table for us.
Oh, it'll cost more than the whole dinner.
Well, I wanted to remember it, know exactly how it was. You know, like we were.
Stop fraternizing with the enemy, Rove.
I hope you're ready, because the prosecution is locked and loaded.
You don't know the real Jack. Save it for the trial.
Okay, I found another legal precedent for your defense, if other fairy tales are useful.
Good luck, dead man.
Your ID badge.
I don't even get a name?
You know who you are? Please hang on to that.
Bailiff God. I figured that you would be the judge or something.
Actually, I prefer to stick to the sidelines, maintain a sense of order.
Now, if I'm supposed to, hold back for Grace's sake, you should probably tell me now. Otherwise, she's going down.
I would never ask you to compromise what you believe to be right.
Sounds like there's a but in there.
These proceedings are about justice. You know, it's a powerful force. Has the power to reveal the true nature of things, as well as the value of innocence.
But he is guilty, right?
Hear ye! Hear ye! Mock trial is now in session.
We are happy to welcome a real Superior Court judge, the Honorable Patricia Claymore.
Who will be presiding?
That's off.
Someone robbed a good humor man?
Got it for my nephew's birthday. Forgot he's lactose intolerant. Want a piece?
Can't celebrate just yet. I've been going over all the evidence in the Hoyt case.
Problem?
No. Blood splatters on the shirt, fibers, murder weapon. It all adds up.
Thought that's what we were going for, being cops and all.
Yeah. Except the guy. It was too easy, him walking in like that.
First timer, suffers remorse, turns himself in. It happens.
He did everything but type up the report. Can you stop eating for a minute?
Sorry. Was I eating?
Yeah. I want to send the knife back to the lab.
Well, blood's a match.
I know. I want them to look at it again, as if it's all we've got.
Sure.
Mrs. Giant, I know this must be a very difficult time for you right now, but can you please tell us what happened when Jack came to your house?
I let him in. He said he was hungry, so I gave him breakfast. Eggs, bacon, toast, some juice.
Big meal. Then what happened?
After my husband came home and went to take his nap, Jack grabbed our golden goose and ran out of the house. My husband chased after him. He loved that goose. He just wanted it back.
This is about more than a pet goose. This is about oppression. History has shown that the rapacious ruling class will always exploit the poor unless someone rises up.
Objection! She's making a speech, right?
Sustained. Get off the soapbox and ask a question, counselor.
When Mr. Giant came home, what did you ask Jack to do?
I told him to hide in the cupboard.
Why?
My husband was a jealous man. He had a temper.
So you were afraid that he would kill Jack if he saw him.
Rebuttal, Mr. Girardi.
Yes, I just have one thing. Mrs. Giant, you said your husband was napping when Jack snuck out of the cupboard. So when did Mr. Giant wake up?
When Jack was running out with our golden goose. It squawked.
So if Jack hadn't stolen the goose, he would have escaped without ever waking up Mr. Giant, and none of us would be here today. Isn't that correct?
Objection, leading the witness?
Overruled. Answer the question, ma'am.
Absolutely. Yes.
Nice job, counselor, but wait until my cross-examination. You're toast, Bean Boy.
I don't know. Grace is on fire.
The law is such a joke. You can manipulate it however you want. Well, I can.
There are still absolutes. There's such a thing as innocence and guilt.
Says who?
Says very important people. Can we talk?
I'm kind of busy.
Hey, Money. You okay?
You can give me 2 minutes.
I think I deserve that.
What's going on? What's that all about?
Nothing. I lost some of her art supplies, so... She's a freak.
Please return to the courtroom. Court is back in session.
Your witness, Miss Girardi.
Jack, I understand you, sold your cow. Why?
Wasn't making milk anymore.
And what did you get for it?
Some magic beans. I was hungry.
Is that why you climbed up to the giant's house?
Yeah, I was hungry.
Hungry?
Hungry, I already said that.
So maybe it was your hunger that diminished your mental capacity. You weren't thinking clearly.
Yeah, that's right.
That would explain why you stole the goose from the giant, because if you were thinking clearly, you would have realized how much you were risking by going over there. Right?
I guess.
But you needed to satisfy your hunger. That's all you were thinking about, right?
Yeah. But,
Chris, isn't she leading the witness? Shouldn't you object or something?
You're lying. Mrs. Giant had just given you a huge breakfast. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
So you weren't really hungry when you stole the giant's goose, were you? You just took it because you wanted it. That's the only reason, isn't it? I'll rephrase the question. Do you believe that just because you want something, that means that it is okay for you to take it no matter what the consequences are? Answer the question.
I didn't think that far ahead.
Did you need to steal the goose to survive? Or did you just want it?
I felt like I needed it.
You stole the goose and you didn't care who you hurt in the process, did you?
It wasn't like that.
Then what was it like? What?
Objection, badgering the witness.
I'm done. The prosecution rests.
So, we ran a few tests on your knife.
The murder weapon?
Funny thing is, Mr. Caron, the edge is clean. If that knife would have done what you say, it would have hit bone. The edge would have shown damage, even slight. The knife you gave us was the same as the murder weapon, but it wasn't the murder weapon.
You work for a temp agency as a janitor. We checked with them this morning. On March 29th, you were assigned to the coroner's office. Isn't that correct?
Yeah. The night Melissa Hoyt's body was brought there.
You knew where all the wounds were, how the body was found. You had access to the hair and the blood samples.
She looked so little lying there on that table. And that room was so cold. I kept thinking to myself, this is somebody's baby. And those people, They just lost their child, and all they wanted was an answer. And I wanted to help them. I lost my little girl. One day she just died. Her heart stopped. She was 3 years old. No one could tell me why. And I couldn't live with that. I couldn't live with the fact that I had no answer. I left my house one day and I never really did anything with my life. I just wanted to help these people. I just wanted to give them an answer, that's all. I'm sorry.
See? The law is precise, Grace. It has a mathematical construct into which the moral variables must be placed. I mean, your idealism has no part in it.
Zip it, dude. Congratulations, Miss Girardi. Quite an achievement for a novice.
Thanks, feels good. Well, seems like everybody knows something but me.
I'm definitely out of the loop here.
I think we should leave you two alone.
Yeah, I think so too. I always trusted you.
I'm so sorry. It didn't mean anything. It was just a hookup, and I thought that's the way it would be. And I just kept thinking that it could stay like that it could just be about sex.
Sex? You had sex with Bonnie. Because I wouldn't.
No, I don't know. It kind of just happened. I mean, I love you, Jane. I love you so much. Nobody will ever be what you are to me, and if I could take it back, then I understand why you don't want to have sex, okay? But I just thought that with Bonnie...
Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you try to convince yourself that what you did was okay. How long have you been lying to me?
I wanted to tell you. I just want to get over this.
You don't understand. We're not going to get over this. You gave her a part of yourself. Because I wouldn't sleep with you. But you had my heart, Adam. And that's what you took with you when you went to hook up with her.
Jane.
No, we're done. It's over.
I am swallowing promises in the air.
didn't tell me. That's your idea of justice.
I don't interfere. You know that.
Yeah, well, maybe free will wasn't such a great idea. I believed in him.
I know. That's what makes it hurt so much.
What did I do to deserve this?
Nothing. This isn't punishment, Joan. It's simply part of being alive, of being involved, of loving.
I'm not doing that anymore. I'm never doing that again.
I know how painful this is. But what you and Adam had was beautiful too. And that was every bit as real as the pain that you're feeling now. You experienced how deeply two people can be connected.
So what do I learn when someone I trust destroys all of that, huh? Maybe it was never real. Maybe you're not even real, you know? This whole morality thing. Right and wrong, it's all just junk. We're all just animals, taking what we want.
Do you know what innocence is, Joan?
You know, I don't want mock trial right now.
Well, it's more than an absence of guilt. It's having faith that there's goodness in the face of cruelty and pain. Someplace, you still feel that way. And that's me. And I'll always be there. Oh, honey.